So I watched some Etsy gurus the other day and I was shocked by what they said. So first of all, here's what their general premise was. To make sales on Etsy, you should go onto Etsy, find out what's currently trending, copy those items, make a few little changes to them to make them yours, and then to get the sales and move up in the algorithm, heavily discount them so you can make some sales, and hopefully you will then move up in the algorithm, get to the front page, and then you can raise your price up to match some of the others so you can compete directly with them. What? My name's Earl. If you don't know me, I've been selling crafting items for 15 years, both online and offline. I have a multiple six-figure a year business selling crafting items along with my wife, and we want to teach you how to make a profitable crafting business. Alright, so let's go into what they said. First of all, they want you to go in and copy what other people are doing that are trending. Okay, first of all, if that item is trending right now, you are directly competing against probably 30, 40, 50, 100 other vendors who are doing the exact same thing, jumping on the bandwagon and want to sell that trending item. So you have a lot of competition going on. Secondly, you're competing against the people that originally developed that idea. They have their processes down, they have their costs down, they know what they're doing. You have to compete directly against those people. Thirdly, they want you to go in and sell that item. Some of them were suggesting a 50% discount. Now that's assuming that the people who originally have it listed know what they're doing and have their pricing correct and are making a profit. If you go in and sell it at a 50% discount, you are probably not making a profit and quite possibly losing money. And then after a month or two or three, when you finally have moved up the ranks, because you need time to produce them, you need time to ship them, you need time to get reviews in, then they want you to raise up to where you can actually maybe make a profit selling that item and sell it and compete directly against those other people. So now you have to sell enough at that higher price to make up for the losses that you took selling it at a discount. And by then that thing that's trending maybe has died off some, and now you're looking for the new trending item. This is not a way to build a good, profitable business. One of the vendors even was saying, or one of the gurus was saying, that you should find out what's trending, sell it, make a higher quality version, ship it faster, and sell it cheaper. Anybody ever seen the sign? This is not a strategy for making a profitable business. For some reason, people think that sales equals profit. They do not. You can sell $1 million a year in product, but if you're spending $1.2 million to do it, it's not a profitable business. Business is about making a profit, not about making sales. Are you better off selling 50 items that make you $50 each, or 200 items that make you $5 each? It is not in your best interest to compete directly with the people that are already producing the most popular items, because everybody is going on and doing that. I am going to show you a real-world example of how this affects sellers. Alright, I took some numbers from the last full year, which for me was 2021 right now, on one of my popular items. So I looked at what I sold on Etsy, on Amazon, because those are two fairly comparable platforms. Now this is a product that I developed from scratch back quite a number of years ago, before I was ever selling online. I used to sell them in physical locations, and then when I went online, I started selling them there. And they were fairly popular right from the get-go. And then because they became popular online, other people started to copy it on Etsy. And for a while I shut them down. You know, I would send in an IP notice because this was a product I had developed. But the problem is people would go on and they would make little changes to it, and then I would shut them down and they would go cry to Etsy, and Etsy would say, well, they've made some changes, they would reinstate it. Now, I don't blame Etsy here. Etsy is not the IP police. There's no way that they can know when something is stolen or how much changes need to be made. That's not Etsy's job. Etsy's job is to provide a platform. But fine, people started to copy it and it got out of hand, and now there's 30, 40 other people on Etsy selling the product that I developed. Okay, it is what it is. But how did that affect me for sales, and how does that affect all those other sellers? My product I sell for a fairly reasonable price. There are people selling that same product for less than a third of what I sell it for. I sell mine for about $70, which makes me an okay profit. I've seen them as low as $18 on the site. Those people are not making a profit. They're just trying to move up in the algorithm. So how does that affect everybody with 30, 40 people selling that item? So here's the difference. In 2021 on Etsy, I sold 378 of them. A reasonable amount, but that same item on Amazon Handmade, where I have no competition, there is nobody else on there selling those items on Amazon Handmade, I sold 2,131 of them. A big difference. You going in and copying other people's product and trying to just steal a little bit of that business, you're going to just take that whole marketplace and shrink it down and divide it so everybody makes less sales and everybody makes less profits. Don't do it. Develop your own product. I have a video, I will post a link to it at the end here, and it will show you how to develop products that are yours, that you can sell and make a good profit on. Copying the trending items and selling them at a discount might be the easy way, and you might think in your head, hey, I'm making sales, this is great, but it's not the way to go. Develop your own product line, develop something that's evergreen, something that will pay you for years, and you will benefit in the long run and build a business that's sustainable. Here's a couple of videos that you can look at that are on where to sell your products and how to develop new products. So take a look at those, gain some information. I realize that everybody's journey is a little different. It's different if you're selling a $2 sticker or a $10,000 custom table, but information helps. We want to supply you with information that you can use to apply to your business depending on what niche you're in. So go ahead, learn, and build your business and be profitable.